The third point of the three takeaways from the Titans, the run game struggled, and your point is they didn't set the edge the way they needed to.
They lost the edge all day. So you're going to see a couple different things that they did. So first thing they did is they're going to run wide zone instead of blocking Miles. They're just going to block him outside. Now as this play starts, you're going to see Mike Hall jumps inside. He leaves a big gap. Now that's a problem, and we'll get back to this play here in a second. But now this next play, you're going to see a four-man surface with a wing. That last arrow is a wing. That's Miles. That's a 330-pound backup tackle. Now what ends up happening with Miles getting blocked down? Bush has to set the second level, has to set the edge from the second level. That's really hard to do. And they just had a really cool scheme. They did some interesting things against it. And then finally, you got to get him on the ground. And Denzel Ward, they'll tell you that you got to make a tackle. So just a team defense kind of thing. So again, here's what a really cool thing. They go in motion. That puts Hickman in the box instead of Schlesinger. Now you got a DB at linebacker. Now you got Miles going upfield, wall him off. Your defensive tackle, he goes inside and leaves a big gap. That's gap integrity. That's what happened. Then again, four-man surface, unbalanced look. Make the last guy a huge guy who's going to block down on Miles. Then you see the down blocks, and then all of a sudden, you got little linebackers that have to stand up to big offensive linemen. So the scheme was really good. They make adjustments, and the thing I would say again, it's a copycat league. So again, you're going to see a four-man surface this week. You're going to see wide zone where they're going to let Miles run upfield because it worked. And when things work, they copy it in the NFL. So this is a big week for the defense, kind of adjusting to what's going to happen against the Bears.
And Caleb Williams gets a lot of notoriety from that offense, but they like to run the football. They have the most running attempts in the NFL this year with DeAndre Swift, Kyle Monanga. It's a really good running attack for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think you'll see the Browns tighten up, so you won't see Miles and Alex Wright as wide. Mike Hall has got to play the run better, and Mike Hall has always been a super talented guy who rushes the passer, but the same issues he's struggling with right now are the same issues he struggled with out of state. Jumping gaps, not taking on double teams very well. Shelby Harris didn't play his normal. Shelby Harris has been outstanding all year. And then, sometimes the other team does stuff too. Those guys get paid too, and if you saw the beginning of that last play, what the Titans did, they went from motion to left to right, and what that did, that put Hickman as the one linebacker and made Schlesinger the defensive back. So they dictated what they wanted. That happens, and then you go in the film room and go, oh, nice job. It's not a matter of can we do it. You tip your hat and you go, okay, how do we adjust to this? And that's the cat and mouse, the chess match that football is. That's why we all love it. Those of us who like to watch film, that's the part of the fun and what makes it exciting each week.